This is an easy bar hammer curl. Now, I had showed a version similar to this using 2 Olympic bars the other day, and this is definitely a more accessible version of it. This is not as long of a bar and it's not as heavy of a bar, so you can start with a lighter weight and kind of build up to that, and you don't have to worry quite so much about clocking somebody that's walking by in a more crowded gym. This is very not equipment intensive. Literally all you need is an easy curl bar. Basically all you're doing here is changing where you grip it as you're doing the exercise. So I've got 15 pounds on either end of the bar. Bar's about 20, so about 50 pounds on here. Gripping in the middle, and I've got kind of the convex part pushing into my hand. I found that was the better way to hold it for me. Doesn't really matter. I did test the other way too, and that felt all right as well. So as I'm doing this, basically you want to do this very controlled. You don't want to be heaving the bar up like you sometimes see people do with dumbbell hammer curls. This is all about muscle action. You're going to be gripping the bar very hard, and you're going to be really focusing on getting flexion at the elbow in that neutral position rather than just getting the weight up. So for the other arm, I decided to lean up against the upright of the power rack, just to kind of stop any extra body movement as I'm doing the exercise. This is a great way to do it as well. Not 100% necessary, but certainly just as effective, if not more effective, because it does stop you from heaving the bar, more specifically. Now, you'll notice when I'm coming up, I do raise the upper arm up at an angle, which does bring in the front delts. For me, not a big deal. I found this was getting plenty of grip and forearm and brachialis activation. Adding in a little, front delt work as you're doing it, I didn't find that to be a big deal at all, and it's not going to interfere with the results you get from this exercise. Now, you can spot yourself with your other hand with this, especially if you're just using the one easy curl bar like I'm doing, but overall, fantastic grip, forearm, and arm builder. I've also put together a free 3-week specialization training program for you. Check the first pinned comment below for details.